Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Miss Fannie Mae, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get you home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. To another edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Man, am I excited. We got a lot of great things going on. Got a steak supper at the Kellerman's tonight where they're going to read some scriptures and stuff. And we got a big walk at the Sportsplex coming up Saturday. So I got a lot of guests this morning, but the word of the day is always first. That is, at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. So, the word of the day, King James Version, Proverbs 24 and 5. It reads, a wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases his strength. I needed that because, you know, I want to be strong, but I want to have a lot of knowledge. The more knowledge we have, the better we'll do, especially when we have a knowledge of doing God's will. Oh, we will grow then when we just let everything we do be pleasing in his sight. So we're going to take a commercial break. I'm all tied up. This one I'm excited. I got so many people. But we're going to take a commercial break and we're going to go right into the show. Thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing, drivers first. You're not just a number, we know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, family owned, Troy, Alabama, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, 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 just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady
Miss
friendly.
Fannie Mae, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh, man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas. We're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them. You're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina.
Ohio and Arkansas.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Deborah, how long you been here?
With Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, I have Mrs. Henderson here. And you know, if we keep living and God prolongs his coming back, we're all going to age a little bit.
Yes.
Am I right about that, Ms.
You are
Henderson?
correct, yes,
We're
sir.
going to age a little bit. You work with the senior RX. And just tell us a little bit about your program. Tell us the name of it. Tell us a little bit about what y'all do.
Okay. Well, first off, my name is Karen Henderson, and I work with South Central Alabama Development Commission, Senior RX, Area Agency on Aging. So what we do, we have several programs that is catered to the seniors, the aging. So the program that I work with, I'm the program coordinator, Senior RX. This is for individuals that are 55 years or older, that have a chronic medical condition. And when we say chronic, we're talking about a condition that persists or lasts for a year or more that requires medical attention. So that would be a chronic condition. And some of those conditions would be things like asthma, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, things of that nature. So what we do is we provide prescription drug coverage. We assist with prescription drug coverage for those individuals.
So those individuals can apply to your program, and then therefore you will assist them in getting set up and whatnot.
Yes, that is correct. So they will apply through the Senior RX program, and then what I would do as the coordinator, work with the pharmaceutical companies to try to get the prescription drug coverage for those particular medications that they require.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. Say, for instance, you have somebody that ain't that good on those computers and online. Do you have a number that they could call and maybe actually talk to someone?
Yes. So the number that they can call is going to be 1-800-AGE-LINE, AGELINE, 1-800-AGE-LINE. You can dial that number and we'll get you some assistance. Also, direct number is 334-244-6903. That's for South Central Alabama Development Commission.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a short break because I see your cavalry has came.
Yes.
You know, you got a little help coming. We're gonna get Mrs. Jones up here next, and we're gonna let you guys get out of here. We'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Here, 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady
Miss
friendly.
Donnie Mae, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Tell me how long you been here.
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, the place that puts God and family first. How long you been driving for Wiley Sanders?
7 years.
How long you been driving for Wiley?
6 years.
How many miles you get away?
2,500.
Wow. How many miles you get away?
2,700.
Are you in the 401k?
Yes, sir.
Matching at 4%.
Yes.
Wow. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Are y'all happy?
Oh, very happy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax, have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady
Miss
friendly.
Donnie Mae, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Tell me how long you been here.
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign on both Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're joined now by Mrs. Jones and Miss Hendricks is going to show Henderson.
Yes.
It's going to show us some things and tell us some things. Now, Miss Jones, I'm going to get right to the point.
Right to it.
I want to know about this walk at the sports place.
Well,
I may be skipping, but I want to know about that.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. You can skip. You can walk, you can jump, you can run, you can do whatever. It's a wellness jamboree, and it's going to be Friday, March the 24th, starting at 9:30 until 1:30, and it's going to be at the Troy Rec Center.
Is that this Friday?
That is next Friday.
Next
Friday, the 24th at 9:30, and I want all of Pike County. Okay, I know all of Pike County can't come, but I want so many of you to come that my boss at the South Central Alabama Development Commission Area Agency on Aging, I want them both to say, Mr. Tyson Howard, the Executive Director, and Ms. Sharon Redd, the Area Agency on Aging Director, to say that, wow, Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders and Wiley Sanders Truck Line are really phenomenal in caring about the elderly.
What we do.
Yes, you do. You've demonstrated that.
I heard something this morning from Ms. Henderson that really got my attention. One thing was the age. You say 55 older, so that kind of, I'm in that group. Yes. But now, about the medicine, because this is real important. These people need their medicine. How hard is it to register? It's very easy from what you was telling me. Go through those steps again.
So it's really a simple process. But although it may be a simple process, it may take time to get approved through the pharmaceutical companies. But the process through our agency is fairly simple. So you will reach out to that 1-800 number, 1-800-AGE-LINE, or 334-244-6903, and just let them know that you're interested in Senior RX, and they will get you over to me. First, you may have to be screened. They would probably connect you with Amy, and she would screen you, and then they would send you over to me. I would then reach out to you, get some pertinent information, and send you an information packet, okay? And in that information packet, you will have a checklist of items that I would need back to the agency to get you all signed up. But it's a fairly simple process. Then I would be the client advocate. I would be the one to do the footwork, and I would advocate for you through the different pharmaceutical companies to try to get you some perhaps free to no cost or low cost for your prescription drugs.
You know, that is phenomenal. And all they got to do is just reach out to you or either go online and get this process started. But I do know this. Until they make a move, nothing happens.
That's right. That's right.
Until they make a move, nothing happens. So we're going to ask everybody to reach out to you. And all of us can use a break on our medicine.
That's right.
All of us could use a break, especially if you're of the age.
Yes.
And the jamboree.
And you know, I've got to say, in conjunction with Ms. Henderson, our Senior RX coordinator, this time of year, when we're going through a global pandemic, COVID, you don't want to miss your medication. You want to get that. You don't want to compromise that. You don't want to say that, well, I can't really afford to get all of my medicine, so I'm going to skip this one and that. Give us a call. There she is, Ms. Karen Henderson, Senior RX Coordinator, especially during this COVID season.
Yes, and that's what we're here for. We're really here to reach out to the area that we serve, because we serve the South Central area. So we want reaching out to everyone to let you know that we're here. We're here to help you any way we can. I have a passion for seniors. I know that if we live and continue to live, we will get older, and and things begin to slow down or decrease, and then you may have to have different things to keep you going. So I have a passion for seniors. I love my seniors, maybe because I was raised by my grandmother, but I just love people in general. And I like to talk about aging, because if we live, we are going to age.
And that is so true. That's so true. You know that, Mr. Bennett, Mr. Bennett knows that. I know that. We are definitely going to do that. But I want you to also remember that you can enjoy.
Yes.
You can enjoy the golden years. I'm enjoying mine. Oh, wait a minute. Did I say it? Wait a minute. Okay. I'm enjoying mine, and I want my friends, the seniors, especially here in Pike County, Troy, the Troy Center, the Goshen Center, the Brundage Center, and all of my partnering agencies and organizations to certainly enjoy old age, especially again during this COVID season. Also at the Jamboree, we're going to have some COVID kits. We're working on something else. Yes, we haven't finalized it, but I know you're saying we should have. I want to say that hopefully we'll have a COVID clinic. So if anyone needs a vaccine, a booster shot, come on out. Come on out. We're going to have fun anyway. We don't have time. I know Mr. Bennett is looking at me like, shut up. But I wanted to say that we really want this Jamboree to be a success. And we want people to know, we want you to know that isolation during this time is really not good. It's not good in a lot of ways. It would increase the need for medication. So we want you to come out, take advantage of all of the things, the food, the games, the door prizes, the wellness COVID kits, vision, hearing screening, all of those things that are going to help you to enjoy life and just have a good time.
Well, I want to give you, I want you to take those 2 cups with you.
Okay.
Thank you.
To give away there. I want you to take this one.
Okay. Thank you.
And you take all both of them. That's for the
both
Jamboree.
The
That one
Jamboree.
is yours.
Not for me.
That's
That's
but
hers.
those cups
But these are for the Jamboree.
And
Did you
we're
hear that?
also gonna get with me, and we'll get you a couple of shirts to give away during that Jamboree. Because I tell you what, if it's in Pike County, we want to support it. And I want to tell you that I listened to you. I done heard you. Yeah, I've been to Troy, to the center, I think, 3 years in a row. I am going to Brundage. Me and Justin been talking. We've been talking about it. We're going to see what it takes to bring Truck Talk to Brundage. And now that you said Goshen, we got to do Goshen because Goshen, like, I'll always be a part of Goshen because my son graduated from Goshen. He went to school there. And so my heart always be in Goshen a little bit. I want to tell you, ladies, I've first time meeting you, Miss Henderson, but I've been knowing Mrs. Jones, and it's people like you to make these programs work.
Yes.
So I'm gonna tell you thank you. You may not get enough thank you, but it's people just watching y'all, and they know how hard y'all work on this. And these old people are blessed to have 2 individuals like you guys to work hard and to say, hey, give me a call. I'll be your advocate. I'll walk. I'll do the flow runner.
That's right. That's right.
That's what flow runners in the Bible. You say you read all the time.
Yes, that's right.
You're going to be a flow runner. So give your number out one more time because I really want people to have that.
Okay, so again, you can call 1-800-AGE-LINE. That's AGELINE, 1-800-AGE-LINE. Or you may dial 334-244-6903. Again, 334-244-6903. That's South Central Alabama Development Commission, and I'm the Senior X Coordinator, and my name is Karen.
And they will talk to you.
Once they call, they will be they'll be sent over to me eventually.
Okay.
Yes.
And the reason I ask you that because I tell people when I give them my card, I said, now this ain't no office number. This is me. You're going to get me when you call that. Yes. And I like people that make themselves available. If you're involved in a program, especially one as important as this, you need to be available. Yes. I know it gets tiresome, but you need to be available because secondhand information, this one tell us, when you tell them, it's good to go. Yes. Am I right?
Yes, sir. You are correct. And let me add on there right quick, because Mr. Sanders brought it to the forefront. I can give you my extension, so when you dial 334-244-6903, extension 151, that would come directly to me, to Karen. Again, extension 151.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Mrs. Jones, and your closing words.
Well, once again, the Wellness Jamboree, Friday, March the 24th at the Troy Rec Center. I have to say this, the Rec Center has been great in helping us with this. The Troy Police Department, I think it's Captain Barron, oh wow. The Emergency Management Agency, OCAP. I know if I start naming the extension service, I'm going to mess up. I'm going to leave someone out. But let me just say, Wiley Sanders, Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders. again. We don't know what we do without this. This is great.
Have you seen, you brought that up and it just made me, I was so glad to be a part of it. Have you seen the field they have for the handicapped?
I'm going to see it today.
Well, me, Kelly Sanders, the one got it up. Kelly Sanders, me, Frankie Sarris, Kevin Baker. It was another lady. She worked at the Rec Center. But anyway, all of us got together and we did spin bicycles.
Oh, wow.
We won, you know. No, the ladies won, but we went against them and they won. But the winner was the kids, the handicapped kids. That was the winner. And that made me think about that when you said the Rec Center has been so nice and it's really
absolutely.
That is just what they do there. I love that center. And you know, Pike County, with all these programs we got going on, nobody should be sitting at home like this.
That's
It's
right.
something to do.
Yes.
It's something for them to do.
Yes.
So, and that we're gonna say thank you, ladies, for coming on. Hey, if
Thank
you want
you.
to, you can come back again before that jamboree, and we'll talk about it a little more the week of it.
Okay, we're going to accept that challenge. We'll be back. I'll be on
Thank
time.
you.
We'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady
Miss
friendly.
Fannie Mae, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here.
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh, man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Ohio, Arkansas.
We're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina.
Ohio and Arkansas.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady
Miss
friendly.
Fannie Mae, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here.
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, the place that puts God and family first. How long you been driving for Wiley Sanders?
7 years.
How long you been driving for Wiley?
6 years.
How many miles you get away?
2,500.
Wow, how many miles you get away?
2,700.
Are you in the 401k?
Yes, sir.
Matching at 4%.
Yes.
Wow, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Are y'all happy?
Oh, very happy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax, have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. And it's that time of the year, the auction.
Auction time.
What will you buy, Mr. Donner? What will you sell?
I've got a hay baler to sell, and a bush hog to sell, and I may have a few more things.
You may have a few more things.
My wife said I couldn't buy anything, but
Well, I've been told I couldn't bring anything else home. We'll see how that works out.
You know, when I think about the auction, I think it's just a time for us good old boys to get together and just have a good time.
have a good time. We enjoy it.
I think people buy stuff and bring it back the next year and sell it and buy it and sell and buy. But you know what I'm about to talk about. The concession stands will be open, and once again, you guys have just kept it priced. And I say it because I mean it from my heart. I love it when you have an event like that. The average man, I'm gonna say like me, just making a decent living, but he can come out with 3 or 4 kids and get them all a hamburger and fries and a drink and
not
still
break
be able to eat next week.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And I've heard y'all say you're not trying to make a bunch of money, you're just trying to break it. The concession is just a part of it.
Part of it, that's
I'm
right.
gonna tell you what, there'll be some good hamburgers and hot dogs there.
We have some good. We got some good cooks in the kitchen. They do a great job.
Well, tell me, how many years does this make the auction on? Is it on the flyer?
No, it's not on the flyer, but it's probably, I'm not sure, but it's probably around 17 or 18 years.
We need to make sure this, that everybody knows. Okay, you can drop your vehicles off. You start dropping your vehicles off. Let's get this
On the
right.
25th.
On the 25th.
25th.
Right.
And between hours of 8 and 5.
On Saturday, 8 to 5, and then Sunday on the 26th from 1 to 5.
1 to 5.
And then Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. And Friday we won't take any equipment then because we have to get everything reconciled and balanced up, make sure we get
Everybody hear
everything
that?
marked.
Friday, they will not be taking equipment. And I think you can pick it up the 26th, so you can actually start picking it up that Sunday. But when you buy it right there on the spot, say if you buy a truck and you get your paperwork done, you can drive it off.
You drive it off,
Absolutely.
Yeah, you drive
right. Take
right
it on
on.
with you then.
I drove away from there with some stuff. I tell you, it's really fun, and you guys have some good auctioneers.
We do.
You have some good.
They're very
auctioneers.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was last year. A guy was bidding on a truck, and nobody. This only happens in Pike County. He said, "Hold up a minute," and he crawled up under there. And then he come back up under. He bid again, and he wind up with the truck. And the auctioneer said, "Let me ask you something. What was you looking for under there?" He said, "I ain't gonna tell you." He said, "Okay, I want to know no way when you told me." But that tickled me, that guy climbing up under that truck. I don't know which the worse, that or me playing with that 18-wheeler that time. And me and Ronnie had just got in it and cranked it. And I said, who in the world is going to buy this?
And I said you. Hey, and I wasn't wrong.
The funny thing about it, Mr. Dunn, when I bought it, the guy was bidding against it. I told him, I said, man, you can get it. I don't want. He said, "Oh, I just bidding on it. I don't know what I was gonna do with it either." I thought, "Oh, my only thing I had going in my mind, I know the crank because me and Ronnie had cranked it earlier." But it's good, clean fun. I see y'all gonna have some tractors. You're gonna have some farm equipment. You say you bringing 2 or 3 pieces.
Yeah, I've got some.
Tractors, trailers, vehicles, surplus items, antiques, wagons, and trucks.
We'll have a little bit of everything you can think of.
It'll be there.
It'll be there.
It'll be there. And another thing, when y'all say y'all start at 8, you start at 8.
We start at 8 o'clock. On April the 1st is auction day at 8 o'clock. And the equipment of the vehicles starts at 11 o'clock that day.
A lot of people want to. And we got vehicles from the county,
Yeah.
the city. What else we got? The
And
city.
there'll be several from individuals that
Individuals.
bring stuff out there.
Yeah. And you got to have the titles to these vehicles.
You got to have the title to it.
Bring these vehicles to sell, we're going to need the title.
You need the title.
What about the In God We Trust? What they need to do about that to make sure?
Well, you can pay cash, or we take credit cards, or we take checks too. But
Okay.
If it's very big or out of state, no, you'll need a bank letter of credit.
Bank letter of credit. Just want to get the financing together. And They can call you, Mr. Johnny,
That's right.
334-268-2467. They can call Jim Shaver. They can call him at 334-268-3002. Dick Barnett, 334-670-1228. And also Derek Thompson. Let me ask you this. How old is Mr. Barnett?
He's a little younger than I am. 73 or 74. I'm 75.
I know he be working at that auction, boy. His mule got to have 1,000,000 miles on it.
It's got a
At
million
least.
miles.
It probably had 1,000,000 miles on it when he got it.
Yeah.
The reason I'm asking you that, I want to give him a, don't y'all tell him now, unless he see it on the show, but we're going to get him up a plaque. This is a little different from the auction, but I got to share this with y'all. Ricky Beck had an employee there that run a floor sweep. Ricky said, that man there, say if I back a truck out of him, my man can get to the red line in black, he's sweeping that floor.
Yeah.
He said, next time you give out a plaque, I want him to have 1,000,000-mile plaque. So we gave him 1,000,000-mile plaque.
Good.
I'm going to get Mr. Barnett up a plaque. We're going to give it to him down at the auction sometime. Ronnie, don't let me forget that.
I won't do that.
That'll be nice.
So did you do the plaque for Francisco?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
Francisco's an awesome guy. He's a hard worker, and I'm glad to have
And
him.
he drove 1,000,000 miles.
Hey, he drove a floor sweeper 1,000,000 miles.
We
He
gave
cleans,
him-
Is that
he
right?
cleans up at the shop,
He cleans-
but he can keep. He takes care of it. It works perfectly.
Yeah,
Other
like
people get on it. They can't do it like he does. He just got a better skill.
And we drove up on him, Mr. Johnny. Me and our internet lady, Kate Nesby, which does such a great job. Me, her, and Trace Parker. We put Trace on the back. We said, now you got to ride on the back. and truck drivers and shop employees and everybody at Wiley Sandals, we finna start what we call it a roll-up. Well, we just gonna roll up on you and give you some. Trace Parker's gonna be the man giving it out, and he was sitting on the back of that golf cart, and I said, "Hold on now." He said, "Son, if I come off this seat, come in with me." But the guy was so appreciative of it. We handed it to him. He was like, "For me?" We said, "Yeah."
It meant something to you.
It meant something to him. It means something to you guys at the Calamans for the things that you do. Always, if it's at the Calamans, you can say family oriented. We got some people here today that building is just used. They're gonna have some ministry down there tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
They're gonna have some steaks down there.
Yeah.
Might go down there.
Be a
and get
big
me
thing
steak.
tonight.
I think it's going to be a good thing tonight, the ministry.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
And yesterday we had the high school rodeo there. There was probably 200 big trailers there.
Really?
Biggest
and I
crowd.
sat at home yesterday.
Biggest crowd of trailers I have ever seen.
I didn't get it.
Well, I think this one was kind of last minute.
It was last minute.
Okay.
Something happened to their venue in Montgomery, I
Yeah, they
believe,
couldn't do it
and
at
we
the Garrett Coliseum, so they moved to us.
we
Well,
stepped in
what
and
good? Look at Pike County.
Yeah.
Look
we
at
got
the
some really
Calamans.
nice facilities down there. I think you'll see our park grow over the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Really?
We got some big plans for the next few years.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. It's already nice.
We're gonna make it better.
Well, I tell you what. I look forward. I got a little girl that I'm her. I guess you call me a little guard daddy, but she didn't get a fair shake like all of us did. And you see her in some of the commercials. But anyway, long story short, I carried her last year, both nights. Me and my wife picked up and carried her. Boy, I don't know what she done heard the advertisement, but she said, Mr. Hall's daddy gonna carry me to the rodeo this year. But what I told the child was this: I'm gonna carry you this year. The reason I'm carrying you this year, because of your behavior last year. Mm-hmm. You were so sweet, didn't have a problem out you when I said, "Come on, let's go," and she had a good time. It joys my heart. It joys my heart with this auction. Now, I tell you something that really tickles me. Is these guys with all these signals. That is the funniest thing. You'll be saying, now, who in the world is bidding on that?
Yeah,
You'll
you
be
can't
looking.
tell.
But them auctions, they can pick that out.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how they pick it out.
But you won't even know who you bidding
You
against.
won't even know you're bidding. Because I want to know, and I'll get to looking. I get to bend around, and I'll throw my hand up. I'm trying to throw my hand up at him and look in the crowd and see. They got some signals now.
I bought a hay trailer, and I probably told the story before, but several years ago I bought it, and this man right beside me was bidding on it, and we went back and forth and back and forth. And he got on up there, and he said, if you'll bid one more time, you can get it. I said, how do you know? He said, because I own the thing. He was getting what he wanted out of it.
Well, when you tell that story, I got to tell a little, Ronnie. I bought a pickup down there. And I was working with the pickup. I said, something. And so I asked Mr. Johnson something, he told me that, and I asked him something. So finally I asked him, I said, you know a lot about this truck. He said, well, I used to own that, bought it brand new.
Good truck. You was getting a deal.
Mr. Johnson thought I bought it brand new. But I bought that truck, and I come home with it. I never will forget, I carried it to the car wash and cleaned it up. And one of the guys from the airport, he saw it. Had to have it. He said, Hoss, I know you ain't got that much for it. You know me, I laid it on him.
Well, I gave a little more than I wanted to. So.
But that's what the auction is about.
It is.
A bunch of guys and ladies. Just
And ladies.
Hey, the ladies, we couldn't do it without the ladies. They do so much for us.
I want to tell y'all this, and I will never get you guys on this show, and I won't take time and tell y'all, keep up what you're doing with your junior cattlemen. I've had them on you, junior cattlemen. That's what y'all call them, junior cattlemen?
Yeah, absolutely.
They on spot.
They're the young people coming on to take our place.
But they manable and they'll assist you when you're down there. I try to eat with them. When we go down there, we have something to eat. I try to sit around with some of them because they have a bunch of stuff going on. Boy.
They help us out with a lot of stuff. Too.
And your ladies too.
Ladies, we couldn't do without them. They help us with everything.
And how much longer we got for the rodeo?
We've got a ranch rodeo coming up at the end of April. So we got one not far off. And then our annual one will be in August.
Yeah, I think last year. Was that the biggest year?
Yeah, that was the biggest one. Last year was the biggest auction we ever had and the biggest rodeo we've ever had. And this year it looks like it might be, the auction might be even bigger.
I work at a local radio station, you know, the big KD, and I go to talking about that auction and I go to talking about that rodeo. And then when I go to Walmart, it's people that used to didn't go that are going. I'm not saying by me, but they're just seeing how much family fun it is, and them kids just get a joy.
And it don't cost you a whole lot. If you got a bunch of kids, come on, they get in free.
That's right.
Well, what about the when they riding that little, what they call that, when they riding it to the end of it, all the kids get on, not the live thing, but the little thing you make move. You
Mechanical
know,
bull.
Yeah,
Mechanical bull.
Jessica.
Yes.
She was on that thing, and the clown looked at her and said, "You can stop laughing whenever you get ready." I knew he was talking to them. No, it's not the mechanical bull. It's a pig ride or something, but it's
talking about the mutton buster?
Mutton buster.
Yeah, but this one is not live now. This is one they straddle it, and they go across there. And they have to turn around and come out. And you can't sit on this thing. When you get to scooting it, you tilt over and go this way, and they fall over. But the mutton busting, that's a league of his own. Ever since that young come over to the side of it and roll it all the way to the end.
They have a lot of fun with that.
The little girl I had, she rolled that. She said, I wasn't ready. You have to tell them you're ready. She said, I said, might be a good thing to let them know next time if you're ready or not.
And that's one of the reasons we have all these events, so we can have the rodeo and have the other things for the family, for the kids and all. Yeah. We're able to do it, and we raise some funds from all of it. And it takes money to operate, so and that's one of our fundraisers.
And you know, we try to keep the prices down, but it costs money to have fun.
Yeah, it costs money to do something.
It costs money to do something. Yeah. But you're looking at a place just right here at home. You ain't got to drive 50 or 60 miles. If you add up the economy to it, you're in good shape if you go to the calendar.
Right, absolutely.
I mean, you're in good shape. You're right here at home. You got the gas. And then the other thing about it, like tonight, a place that's going to have a bunch of men going to be there, and they're going to be on the show in just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be there reading the Bible and praying. You can't tell me the man upstairs ain't going to just throw a little blessing on
That's right.
You can't tell me that.
He's looking down happy.
We are very blessed.
Yeah.
We are very blessed.
And I tell you what, Ron, I tell you what y'all are blessed with. The older guys like Mr. Johnny, saw young guys like you and instilled it in you, and it's just in you now. And I always talk about Derek, like I told him the other week or two. The more I see him, he looks more like ours. He just operates in the cows and the company. And I found out he's y'all new president.
He's the new president.
Now, when you gonna get the president on TV?
And doing a good
That's
job.
That's a good question. You should get him up here next week. I think next week would be awesome. Let me see if I can get him scheduled.
Get him come up here.
I don't know. I think the only way we could get him on TV is I do a roll-up. I surprise him and have Truck Talk to come to him. Well, give us the rundown one more time, Mr. Johnny, and we're going to get these other guys up here.
Okay, the auction day is April the 1st. It starts at 8 o'clock, 8 to finish, but we start receiving equipment Saturday the 25th from 8 to 5, and then on Sunday 1 to 5, and then Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5, Monday through Thursday, and then we won't receive any equipment on Friday. We have to consolidate all our items to make sure everything's marked
and ready to go.
Ready to go. That's right.
And you can get your number, your little auction number. When can you get in?
You can get your number in the office anytime from Saturday the 25th all the way up to auction day. So there'll be somebody in the office to give you a number at.
I want my same number. I feel like that's my lucky.
All you got to do is raise that number up.
I got to raise that number. I want to learn how to do it like them guys do it that don't know.
Well, were you pulling on your ear or something?
Well, what will happen is if I use that as my signal, so as the devil, my ear go to itchy me. And I wind up buying something. I use my head. I don't want to know if I'm, I just go let everybody know, okay, that's me, I'm bidding on it. But it's a lot of fun. We look forward to it. And once again, thank you guys at Calumet for keeping your prices where the family people can keep on coming out and having a good time. We'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Miss Johnny Mae, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Tell me how long you been here?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get your home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. Hey, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing. Drivers first. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Miss Johnny Mae, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Tell me how long you been here?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sandals will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sandals to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sandals Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Wiley Sandals Truck Line. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sandals Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sandals Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sandals Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Wiley Sandals Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas.
We're looking for good end-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sandals Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sandals Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina,
Ohio and Arkansas.
Wiley Sandals Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sandals Truck Line. And now I tell you, for the men's ministry mission statement. Now you guys are having a ball tonight.
We're going to try.
You gonna try?
Today's our first event.
When I heard about this, I was Derek Thompson.
Okay.
He told me that y'all was having this get together, and he said it's gonna be for men, and he used the word Bible. When he used the word Bible, my antennas went up, and we talked about it, and I hung up from him, and just no sooner I hung up, I said, "Well, golly, y'all have him on the show," and I had a lot of people on the show this morning, as you can see. But anytime it comes to the Word of God, you need to make room for that.
Well, we appreciate you making room for us.
No, we need to make room
Absolutely.
for that. So I want you guys to just start here. Just tell me your names and what you do, and just talk about it.
Sure. My name is Robert Mathner. I am a professor at Troy. I've been teaching at Troy since 2007, and lived in Enterprise for most of those years, but moved to Troy about 2 years ago, and was fortunate at about the year 2019, was doing some ministry work for a church in Enterprise, and had some friends and colleagues in some other churches that were just kind of a little bit frustrated with the lack of guys attending, church-sponsored men's events. And so we kind of got together and brainstormed a little bit, and took our cue from the Ironworks ministry out of Andalusia that met at the old schoolhouse, and thought we wanted to have a model similar to theirs where they would meet with guys once a month, have a little steak dinner, bring in a storyteller or speaker, and just meet guys where they are, and allow this to be an opportunity for us to get guys in an environment where it's non-threatening, but also in an environment where they can be encouraged to grow in their faith, grow with other men, and do what we're called to do as Christ followers. And so that's in a sense what our mission statement is all about, and that's what we do at our men's events. We call them Armor Up events because we want to put the armor of God on, and so we provide that. We provide pastoral support, and we provide some opportunities for guys to meet with pastors and others should they have questions about their faith or anything else that might allow them to be a little bit stronger in their walk. So that's, in a nutshell, what we're doing. The Wiregrass Men of Valor started in 2019. They are now going to be doing their 33rd event tomorrow in Enterprise. And when I was with that organization, they knew that I would be transitioning to Troy very soon. And our unspoken philosophical approach to this mission and this ministry was, hey, if it goes well, Enterprise, naturally the next place to take this would be Troy, since I was going to be moving to Troy. And so that ministry's been blessed, and we've been blessed with some great leaders here in Troy that have stepped up to be on the board and serve. And here we are today. We start.
Today.
And you?
Today, yeah. I'm Mike Conaway.
Yes, sir.
I am a timber broker here in Troy.
Okay.
And young. I don't have as much experience in this as Mr. Madner, but young, hungry, had a lot of energy, and wanted to push that energy in the right direction. And I think that you know, I have a deep passion for men and building up leaders in the community, and I see this as an awesome opportunity to do so. So,
well, you know, this morning scripture, we read a scripture every morning on this show. Most of the time I let the guests do it, but I had you guys, like I said, I penciled you guys in, but I was looking for a scripture this morning, and I am a prone of David in Proverbs. To me, it's just uplifting scripture, especially when you go read it on the radio. And I was just thumbing through it, and this scripture came up, and I didn't see it when I read it earlier, but when I heard you talking, I see why I was led to this scripture. Listen to this. It comes from Proverbs 24:5, and it says, a wise man is strong, yet a man of knowledge increase his strength. And what you're going to do is make these men powerful. Making them powerful by you guys, I can just tell when y'all talk, y'all going to give them the word. And the word will either draw you or you'll flee. So y'all get ready, because y'all finna do some things. Y'all finna do some things. And you know, it's time that the men stand up. It's time, and when you was talking about you being young, that's even better, because you can go longer.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
You start now, you can go longer.
With the wisdom of you older gentlemen, you know, y'all harness it.
Our daily text this morning that me and my wife do, and it was talking about that. It was talking about you older ones. It says you older ones share with these young ones. You know, like you teach a baby, that's hot, don't touch it. Older men know, you know, if you do this, it ain't gonna work out for you. How you know, sir? Because I tried it. And I tried it twice.
That's right.
So you don't have to try it twice. You can just never try it. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Right.
And take that knowledge and use it. I like what you're saying. Who was that? Solomon that all he asked for was knowledge.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
He said, all I want to, and look what the Lord did for him. So
that's
there's what you guys do.
Yeah, and there's a huge difference between, we talk about this all the time, there's a huge difference between knowledge and wisdom. We all, and this carries over into our Christ life as well, and that there's a lot of us that have a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
But if we keep that knowledge to ourselves and we don't apply it, then it's not useful to others, then it's not really helpful. So the wisdom occurs when you apply your knowledge. And so applying knowledge really is what wisdom's all about. And that's what we're called to do is, understand our audience, our stakeholders, and be able to articulate that knowledge to them in a way that's going to help folks either one, understand the gospel, or two, differentiate between maybe different parts of the gospel that are hard to understand, but also encourage guys to be the leader, the spiritual leader of the house. And that's what is severely lacking in our culture today. We got a lot of absentee fathers and guys that just aren't stepping up like they need to step up. And so we're gonna make a dent in this Pike County area with a lot of great storytellers that have a lot of wisdom to share with our guys, and we're going to meet them where they are, and we're gonna see what happens in the next year or so.
So, a guy wanting to join, or a guy just wanting to get to know what you guys are doing, what would his first step be? Tell all what we need to do to get in contact with you.
We've got a bunch of ways. Social media, we're heavy on social media. We have Facebook and Instagram accounts. You can find those at Forge Men's Ministry.
Forge Men's Ministry.
That's correct. And we can post that wherever you guys need to find that. Word of mouth, if you run into either of us, or there's a few others in Troy. We'd love to have you, and if not, the first Monday of every month?
Second Monday.
Second Monday of every month. We are going to be meeting at the Cattleman's. So
second Monday
every month.
Yep.
Come find us 6 o'clock at Cattleman's. Enjoy a steak dinner. And,
free steak dinner.
Free steak dinner.
Free.
And that would be another way that you could find us as well.
I want you guys to really be successful with this. I tell you what I'm going to do for you guys. I also do a radio advertising.
Yeah.
Every morning we have a live call-in. And I'm going to suggest that people look that up. You know, I found this out about the Bible and stuff. You can take a guy, he won't listen to this guy. He got nothing he can tell. Well, you take another guy can come along and for some reason he'll just listen. One person can't reach them all, but combined together, you know, this guy may like talking to you. He might like talking. It don't matter who he talks to, if all of us giving out the same message.
Yeah.
Correct.
If all of us giving out the same message, so I'm gonna make this known to Pike County that you guys have got this. I'm gonna make it my quest to make it known because it's a lot of guys. And when the part you talked about, that absentee fathers, I'm gonna tell you, and I don't know who came up with it or how they came up with it, but we have a company now. They call themselves CSI. Not the way the guy says on the commercial, not the one you see on TV.
Yeah.
But what they're doing, they're looking for these guys that have left these kids abandoned. And they bought a lot of advertising from us, and I've been trying to scale even more. I said, boy, they watching you. You better go down there and do the right thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But I said that to say this. These guys was meeting with you guys on Tuesdays. They would know the things to do are right. They would know what is right. They would know not to hide, face up to this. You've done this, now face up to it.
And I think guys, they take a lot of encouragement when they see it. At least I do. I would be more encouraged to know that I'm not alone in whatever area of life or walk of life that they may be in, or I might be in. You know, when I have a guy next to me, I feel unstoppable. You know, guys, we're good in packs. So
together, two is better than one.
We want to build a community.
I think you guys are gonna do real good. You got the right fire. You got a little mixture of both. You got a little maturity, you got a little youth. You know, you work all that together.
I like how you said maturity, not old. I like that.
Yeah, I was stepping on my.
Yeah, you're that's wisdom right there. To use those words properly.
You said you've been at Troy State. How many years?
I started in 07, in August of 07. I'd worked in college athletics for about 15 years prior to coming to Troy.
Do you know Dr. Diggs over there?
Dr. Diggs?
Yeah.
I do not. Should I?
That's my sister. She's been over there, and I tell this story to everybody. Every time I ask somebody that works over there, do they know where they go?
What department
is she in? If I didn't go to your office and pick you up, then I wouldn't think you work.
Well, Troy's a rather large university, so there's a lot of people that I don't know.
She just probably goes to her classroom and back to her car. She's
right.
Very quiet, very subtle. But I always ask.
Right. But speaking of Troy University, I'm glad you kind of mentioned it because that's another demographic that we didn't have in Enterprise in terms of being able to market and target for our audience. And so certainly with our young students who are attending Troy University, we've got to be very sensitive and very intentional about bringing in storytellers to, that will be able to talk to them at, their stage in life, in the chapter life that they're in right now. And so we're going to do that as well. We'll bring in some storytellers that might be a little bit younger and with a message, a story that is geared more towards them. But I think that's the right thing to do. So we're excited about that as well.
I know. I go to schools and recruit for truck drivers. It's something I have added in my package, just as an add-on. I say everything I do is something that he gives me. I don't take the credit for it. But I tell people, first thing I do, I sell them my town. I tell them that my town has a college. God-fearing people, good restaurants, and a good hospital. So then I look at them and I say, if you are not buying a home or have not bought a home, look at Troy. Because what I come to give you today is a job in and of it all. And then in the midst of all that, when I've got attention and all, I go, and how many of y'all in here love the Lord? And if I get a yays or whatever I get, I just tell them.
Yeah.
I said, no matter what you do in this class or what you do from now on, read your Bible. I said, because you look at me standing up here now. I said, I started off on my job sweeping the floor.
Yeah.
And success can be made, but you have to work for it, but you can't do nothing without him holding on to you. And when you let young people know that, man, the Bible says pray constantly.
Incessantly.
That's a real, pray all the time, do it all the time, do it all the time. And it'll work, Petition to him what you want. And when young people know they have somebody to petition to other than mom and dad, somebody that'll never say no if it's within his will.
That's right.
Correct.
It's within his will. We got to hurry for that. I'm excited to have you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just
this is
trying
awesome.
to check my schedule and see what I got to do tonight. Cause I just want to
Come on.
We would love
and
to.
don't just come by yourself. Bring a friend or two. If you would bring some other guys. And
I may not make this Monday.
That's fine.
But I am going to come, and I want you guys to know that anything you got going on, be sure to get Dustin an email before you leave.
Okay. Absolutely.
He's my memory brain. We will run anything for you guys. It won't cost you nothing.
Thank you.
I want you guys to take a cup with you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Blessing to you. But one more time before we get out of here, tell what you're doing and tonight.
Tonight, doors open at 6. Free steak dinner will be served at 6:30. Our storyteller will start at or around 7 o'clock, right after we have some worship music. Purpose of the ministry is to just meet guys where they are and to try to foster an environment where guys can come and congregate and in a non-threatening way and either strengthen their walk with the Lord or come to know the Lord and allow us to get them hooked up with other guys to meet on a regular basis so they can go and make disciples of all others. So,
And Mike McQueen is tonight's speaker.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a former football player at Alabama. So come hear his story and hear what he has to say. At 6 o'clock, doors open, start eating around 6:30.
Okay.
At the Cattleman's.
Well, thank you guys for coming to Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We look forward to working with you in the future. And goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Deborah, how long you been here?
I've been here 8 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Miss Connie Mae, how long you been here, girl?
7 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
How long we been here, Darlene?
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Oh, tell me how long you been here.
26 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Kim, how long you been here?
10 years.
And we're what?
Lady friendly.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.